Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. For those of you who've just joined, my name's Jo. I normally say that I mainly do Irregular Choice shoes and handbags, but that might have to change as Irregular Choice are closing down. So, you know, I do lots of other brands, so it might swing into other brands. I mean, there'll be a pre-loved market definitely for Irregular Choice, so I'm sure, you know, I'll still get Irregular Choice shoes. Anyway, welcome. It's lovely to have you. For those of you that have been watching my videos for a really long time, I very much appreciate you staying and taking time out of your busy days to watch my videos. And for those of you just lurking about watching the videos, I'd really appreciate you pressing the subscribe button and joining a happy, merry band. So, what's been happening? Well, at work, normally they only provide my blouse. That's the only thing they provide. And then I'm allowed to wear like a plain black cardigan or a plain navy, I think. And I had to wear black trousers, and I hate wearing trousers. You know, I wear dresses, well, I don't really wear skirts, but you know, I could wear a skirt, but I've had to wear trousers. Anyway, they've just changed it, and I can wear a plain black or plain navy skirt. Huzzah. And so I got a black 50s skirt. And plus it shows my shoes off more because, you know, obviously you've got leg then shoes. And you can wear a plain black or navy dress. So I've ordered some dresses. See what they're like. But I thought, the only thing is with plain black, it might look a bit funereal. So the fact that I've just got recently a few brooches from Butler and Wilson, you know, nice bit of sparkle there, Joannify it, so it's just a bit brighter than just being plain black, but so much better than me having to wear trousers. And coming into winter, I've just done an order to Snag Tights, because they had buy one get one free, so I've ordered some nice tights, you know, some kind of lacy ones, some fishies, some yeah, so you know, different patterns. So yeah, this is looking good. I'm doing my advanced first aid on Thursday. I mean, I'm probably one of the most squeamish people in that practice, so I'm not sure why they've sent me on the advanced first aid course, but I will do it. So I'm there all day on Thursday. So yeah, this week's looking okay. Sun's out today. It's actually some blue sky, so it's a win-win day. Right, so what have I got for you today? I've got one of the Butler and Wilson brooches I got in the anniversary thing with QVC. So I've got one of those. I've still got two more to show you. I've got my turkey haul, and we all know what they are. There's no discussion about it. They are what they are. So I've got my turkey haul, and I've got one pair of the Irregular Choice that I got in their sale. So the last physical shop is shutting today, so shout out to you guys. I'm thinking of you today. You know, it would be a hard day, you know, because in the reality they're just shoes for us, but that's their jobs. So, you know, shout out to them. I'll be thinking of them. Now, I did order two pairs, and I did say I was only going to do one pair, but actually I had to send the others back because I'd ordered the Mulan, and I didn't understand why they were still hanging about, because they were the Mulan warrior princess, and they've got like a block heel, and they have a big pink water lily on the front and Mulan print. But when they came, I kind of understood, because sizing is always a bit weird with Irregular Choice. Like, I would say I'm a true 4.5. Sometimes with other brands I'll get away with a 4, but generally a 4.5. But with the Regular Choice, I can be a 5. In Character Heels, I can be a 6. So these shoes came in a size 5. They were no more a size 5. I could not get my feet anywhere. I felt like, you know, one of the ugly sisters out of Cinderella. They were nowhere near getting my foot in. So I think if they're still about and you're interested in Mulan shoes and your size are a 4 or even a 3.5, maybe a 3 even, order them because they're likely to fit you. They're not going to be too big on you. So that's probably why they've hung about, because all the size 5s had been ordering them and going, we can't get our feet in them. So that's what I've got for you. So let's crack on, because that's already 5 minutes. I've just been waffling away. Right, so one of the Butler and Wilson brooches. How cute is this? You know I love a crocodile. I have like my Wicker Darling bags. Look at this crocodile. And I like that he has these big baguette on his back that really catch the light. You've got the enamel. Look at him. Imagine that on a plain black dress. You know, you can't really see it on these. It's fighting against all the dinosaurs on my dress. But if you had that on a plain black dress, and when I ordered these brooches, I didn't know that my uniform was going to change. So it's great because I'm going to get real use out of these now. I love the shape and the tail. Because I'll definitely be able to bob these on and it'll just lift an all black outfit, won't it? I absolutely love these. It's just the quality of the crystals he uses. There's always a bit of personality with these brooches. I just absolutely love them. So I will show you another brooch that I've got next time. Love that. Love that. Should we go on to the turkey haul? Okay. So I always use the same guy. He always puts a sign up at the start of every season, whatever the bags are. So this year it was, I think, €27, so maybe 23, £24. Now, I never ever ask him for a discount because I know they're struggling at the moment to make ends meet, Turkish people, because their inflation is at 70-odd%. It's like craziness. So I would never ask him because he's up front. This is the price. It doesn't matter what bag in my shop. This is the price for a bag. So, but he always, bless him, gives me a cheeky discount, and I usually get them for £20. The owner is hilarious. He's got a flamboyant dress sense, so he always wears these bright suits. So one day I was in and he had a bright yellow suit and a black shirt. It looked, you know, chocky kishikla. It was just, you know, really good. So we always have a chat, and I like it because we have a chat, we catch up, you know, what you've been doing, and then he leaves me to look, because he knows I'll always get something. So he lets me look, he lets me wander about, he lets me go in the back room. He just leaves me to it, and then I'll just come to him with what I want to buy. So 3 of the bags are from him, and then one of my friends on holiday said, oh, there's a new bag shop, you know, you need to go, it's cheap, blah, blah, blah. I did go in, I saw a bag I liked. Oh God, he just drove me crackers. It was all this, like, starting off at £60-70, which obviously the bag wasn't worth that. I know that. You know, I've got to go through that rigmarole of, you know, bartering him down, you know, which I did, but I couldn't be bothered with. And then he kept on putting different colours over me, colours that I, you know, brown, no, cafe renge, yuck. No, I just, no. So it did put me off, just because I couldn't be bothered going through all that craziness. But I bought the bag, and actually it ended up being handy actually on my holiday, because you know me, I don't really get many crossbodies. and I didn't take a crossbody on holiday, and so I took it with me on the Jeep safari, so I had my hands free, you know, to hold on. So it did work well, but I don't think I'd go back to him. I'm stick with my bag man. So the one from him, from that crazy man, was this like Gucci, and you can see the Gucci here, and this was 20 as well. You've got your tassel and a long adjustable strap, but as I say, I used that when I was on the Jeep safari. It's just plain inside, it's got the leather, well, we'll say leather. Inside I don't think it's real leather, but you've got the thing there and a little slip pocket. And yeah, it was great, it was handy. And this bright fuchsia pink. So obviously I was gonna, I mean, he kept on showing me brown ones. I'm like, do I look, you know, dressed like this, do I look like I'll wear brown? I mean, you know, maybe a bit of brown, but not like a brown bag. So yeah, so that was that one from that guy. So from my usual guy, I got 3 bags. Oh, I can't see one. Oh, is it falling on the floor? I'll have a look in a sec. Right, first of all, I got this little Gucci one, and you've got the Gucci print there, and then you've got this lovely pale pink, I'm not going to get that right, pale pink trimming, and you've got the Gucci there, and this, actually the chain is really nice, you know, like it's heavy, there's something about it, you know, it's just not a normal, just a normal chain, it's actually really nice, and you've got your zip pull there. Oh, I've not pulled the face out. Surprise, surprise, as Scylla would say. And it's just plain little slip pocket there. That's lovely actually. And it's got the Gucci on there. I just think that's such a nice shape, and it's a nice sometimes the zips need a bit of work. It's a nice thing for a night, that, isn't it? I think that's lovely, really nice. So I've got that. Now, very different because I don't normally have silver, but this is like the nylon Prada bags. And you've got what they call the guitar strap. I'd probably just carry it with the silver chain, but you can take this on or off the guitar strap. I mean, you know, that would be quite comfy on your shoulder though, because it's a wide strap and it's just a little nylon strap, but you do have this little coin purse on it, which is cute, on the guitar strap. But as I say, they all can be, you know, taken off, so you could just have the guitar strap, or just have the thing, or have them both and have that as just a decorative chain. Again, I've not took the paper out, so it'll be a surprise for me as it is for you what the inside is like, so I get to see it at the same time as you. Let's try to get in these because it's, so you can see it's like, oh, that's quite nice, isn't it? The dark colour, and then you've got the pop of yellow there where the zipper pull is. Yeah, that's nice. I like that. And that'd be nice in the summer. I tell you what, it'd be a good gig bag actually, because it will go over your shoulder, but that would lie quite flat against your body, you know, when you're in a crowd. So yeah, I quite like that one. So that again's off my guy. I just think I've just sat on this one. Anyway, and this one I have taken the paper out of because I've used it. So this is a little Louis Vuitton Nano Speedy. It's so cute. So I have the larger authentic Speedy 25. This is just a cute, how cute is that? Again, a little evening bag. You'll get your, you know, your lipstick, your compact. I'd get my phone in it because it's a foldy phone. I'm not sure. Phones are quite long these days, so I'm not sure if you get your phone in there. But I'd get mine in. And it comes with the crossbody strap. But I'd probably always handheld it. And then you've got the LV inside. I mean, there's no pockets, it's just an empty space. But a very usable evening bag. Very cute, very cute. So that's the last one. I got 3 off my guy that I go to. And then I got this bag from a lady. She was crocheting them at the side of the marina, and I just thought it was really gorgeous. It's almost like a shell, and I got in this like antique gold, so it in the sun it really sparkles. And I remember doing these, you know, when I was a kid, doing these, like it was like a bobbin with like 4 nails on, and you went like that, and you made these like ropey things. It's just got a pearl. It's a magnetic closure. Obviously it just looks like that inside, but a lovely little evening bag. And I just thought, you know, it was handmade by that lady. She had all sorts of colours. Might get another one when I go back. But I just think it's so adorable, that, and handmade by her. I just thought that was lovely, beautiful. So let's get on to these. Boxing these ones. I don't know whether I'll have any more shoes. The only thing is, there's nothing on the website now in my size that I want, and I'm not just going to buy them for the sake of buying them. But obviously the Brighton shop will close down today, and I presume that any shoes that are not sold or bags will then be taken from the Brighton store and uploaded onto the website. So there may be a chance of other shoes coming that way. But if there isn't, then there'll be no more shoes ordered from Irregular Choice, and it's extremely sad. But these are the ones I chose from Irregular Choice, and they were a pair I was intending to buy in the sale. And they're the meouw boots. That's the shape of the boot in the Monopoly. And as I say, I'd always intended on buying these, because when I had the choice, when they did the Monopoly release, I chose the dice heel because I wanted the dice heel. But I really love these. I love this oil on water front. I love the Monopoly money, and you've got this glittered heel. And I always love the shape of the meouw boots, you know, because they have this going up the back of your ankle, well, back of your leg. And so they're very flattering on the foot. And you've got whoever the Monopoly guy is, but we all know that's like in acrylic. It's quite a thick acrylic there. And you've just got sparkle around the edge of the boot. And you've got Mr. Monopoly on the bottom. But I think these will be great for work, especially if we're wearing dresses now, because before you wouldn't see the shape of the boot because that'd be under my trousers. This part would be under my trousers, so you would only see, you know, that bit peeping out, whereas now I can wear my tights and you're going to get that shape and you're going to see all the boots. So now I can go looking through my boots and seeing what I want to wear with my dresses, because yeah, it's opened a whole new world to me, shall we say. So yeah, I'm really pleased with those, but it's bittersweet because, as I say, it's the last pair of shoes I'm probably going to be getting from IC, unless they upload more after today, and I manage to snaffle a pair if it's what I want. But there you go, these meow boots, really love them, really love them. So what have I got for you next time? Well, it's probably going to be bag heavy. I'll show you the Butler and Wilson brooch, and I do have a really special Lulu Guinness bag actually to show you. So I'll show you that. So stay irregular, guys. Don't follow the crowd because it's so boring. And I'll see you in a couple of weeks, guys. Bye, guys. Thanks for watching, guys, and oh gosh, look at me. And I'll see you in a couple of weeks. So nice to see the sun out. It's really, really lovely. I mean, it's probably going to be freezing, I'm not going to lie. But it's nice to have the brightness and not a dull, rainy sky. See you later, guys. Bye, guys.